Good evening, I'm Joe Ginger. Welcome to Joe Ginger's historical series on past businesses in Canton, Illinois. Here is one of the businesses that has come and gone. I wanted to save and share this historical part of Canton's history with you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marty Brown here, and we're at Brown Snappy Service restaurant in Canton, 124 North Main. I want to talk a little bit about the history in the building here. Brown's, as of this week, has just crossed over their 74th anniversary last Monday. Start on this location. The area that we're in right now is the original portion of the building that was built in 1937. It was opened on October 17th by my grandparents, William and Elsie Brown. They opened this up there primarily selling sandwiches. The front window here actually was a sliding window, and sandwiches were sold through the front window, and the original counter area here, which had 7 stools, and these are the original stools from the building back in 1937. A couple years later, it was added on back to the back wall so that it can accommodate more customers. The original owners and the continuing owners of the restaurant are shown here on the wall. We're now in the 4th generation. My grandparents, William and Elsie Brown, and then my mother and father, Max and Celestine Brown. And then this is my brother Ron, who is now cooking at the grill there. He's been here doing this since the early 70s. This grill has been in the same location ever since the building was opened back in 1937. As you can see, we have 14 stools here now. A lot of the customers here, regulars, are here once a day, or some of them many times a day. Come in, it's a routine gathering place for the community. Over here is where we kind of first expanded back in the 50s or 60s. Got off to the side here. Added a couple, 3 tables at the beginning over to the side, and the wall was actually moved out a couple different places to where it is now. This used to be an alley back in the 1930s. Back in here where I can introduce the owner. Back here in the kitchen, this is the current owner, Mitchell Brown, doing all the cooking and making some chili. It's the same recipe they've been using ever since they opened back in the 1930s, and he does a pretty fine job of it, believe me. Mitchell's worked here for many years, but has taken over the ropes, a year and a half now? Just over a year. Just over a year. So nothing has really changed, and everybody can expect to see pretty much the same thing whenever they come in. So, go that one. You can see the first beam there. These first tables were opened up with a beam there on the ceilings, where the first major expansion back in the 60s sometime, where allowed for about 6 tables. There were 3 large ones and 3 small ones. Back room that used to be the back door. People would actually come in the back door and sit at the kitchen table where food used to be prepared. There were stools back there, walnut stools, that people sat on around the table and were served out of the kitchen and back. We're back where the last expansion of the building is. This was completed in 1968. Have seating for 94 people now. have a lot of, over the years, different artifacts from Fulton County have been hanging on the walls and decorating. Right now, I think front is the race car, and we're here every day of the week, Sunday morning for breakfast, Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Friday and Saturday until 8 p.m.